Good morning. Welcome to Graceland in Memphis, Tennessee. My name is Argo. It is a true honor to be here. I'd like to welcome everybody listening in North America on Elvis Radio, Sirius XM Channel 19, and everybody watching around the world via live stream, and of course everybody who is here on the front lawn of Graceland. We are waving to you. We wish you could be here with us in Memphis, Tennessee. And we're glad that you are tuned in this morning for this very special ceremony as we celebrate Elvis Presley's 85th birthday. I just received some very, very cool news as I was about to come up on stage here that I'm going to share with you. How many of you remember the old bicycle that used to hang up in the smoke shack here at Graceland? Well, the wonderful archives team here at Graceland, led by Angie Marchese, have been digging, and they have found out that this was Elvis's bicycle when he was 11 years old and he got in Tupelo at Tupelo Hardware. And it is now on display here at Graceland in the trophy building. So be looking for that. It's been fully restored. 11 years old. Elvis, there's a quote where he remembers his dad bought that for him and paid payments on it so he could have his first bicycle. So Elvis's first bicycle here on display at Graceland. That's something that's very exciting. All right, we're ready to get the ceremony underway. Please welcome the CEO of Elvis Presley Enterprises, Mr. Jack Stone.
Well, thank you, Argo. This is my annual opportunity just to say thank you. And, you know, I know I'm seeing a lot of longtime friends and new friends. And those of you who have been, I think a lot of you have been to the Proclamation in prior years. Is that right? Yeah. So you realize that we're basking in the warmth of 43 degrees. We should have sun umbrellas. It's just uncanny that every year we always say that the morning of January 8th is the coldest morning of the winter. But that's just today's another opportunity to look around and just go, you are the most wonderful fans in the world. Elvis would be so proud to be here. And we, just on behalf of all of the employees at Graceland and Elvis Presley Enterprises, we thank you so much for your loyalty and that you're here. So in any event, that's just my opportunity to say hello and hope we get to talk to all of you over the next couple of days. Lots of fun things planned. So you all are wonderful. Now I'm going to introduce real quickly the man who's made a lot of the new investment possible. Managing partner of Graceland Holdings, Joel Weinshanker. Joel.
Jack took my speech, so just really thank you, everybody, all the people here for coming out today. Really amazing. It's Jack's job and it's the team's job to make the experience as great as it's been, as great as it is. Really because of what Elvis and Priscilla want and would want, which is really most important to us. And it's my job just to get you out new things that you've never seen before, experiences that you've never seen. There's going to be a lot coming. This year's concerts are going to be some of the most amazing, not only in Memphis but in the Southeast. The amount of artists that want to play at Graceland is really, it's a tribute to Elvis. And we're gonna have a lot more new things. We're going to be expanding the hotel in the next several years. We appreciate you keep on coming back. And happy birthday, Elvis. Thank you.
And thank you, Joel, a guy who does what he says he's going to do, which is a pretty awesome thing, and the reason that we're all here that's so expansive, it's wonderful. All right, it is my pleasure to bring up to the stage now the president and CEO of Memphis Travel and Tourism, the guy who's been here every year, Kevin Kane.
Thank you, Argo. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. You know, I ask this every year. How many first-timers do we have here? How many people have been here many, many times? And how many people are here from outside the United States? On behalf of our mayors, on behalf of our entire city, welcome back home to Graceland. Welcome back to Memphis. We love you. We love Elvis. And I will tell you, this is such a special day because the real heart and soul of Elvis fans are here for the birthday celebration. Give yourself a round of applause. Have a great day.
Thank you, Kevin. It is my pleasure now to welcome home and welcome to the stage a guy who met Elvis when he was just a kid playing football here in Memphis, Tennessee. He would become a loyal friend and associate over the years. And he's an incredible guy, and we're glad to have him back in his hometown of Memphis, Tennessee. Please welcome Jerry Schilling.
Thank you guys. It's such a pleasure to be back home, if you will. Especially to celebrate Elvis's, what would have been 85th birthday. And because you guys are here, we are celebrating Elvis's 85th birthday. Thank you for all the support you guys give Elvis all these years. It's never happened before, so I'm very proud to be here and to share this beautiful dedication with Priscilla Presley, with Jack Sudden, with Joel Weinshanker, with my old friend Kevin Kane. Kevin, you haven't missed one of these, have you? This is my first, and what an honor to be here for the birthday dedication. You know, looking over Elvis Presley Boulevard, I just have some memories while I'm up here, a couple of memories. I remember one day, we were driving down to the gate. It was just me and Elvis in the car, and the press stopped him and said, "What do you think about the rumor that they're going to change the name of Highway 51 South to Elvis Presley Boulevard?" Well, you know, Elvis being the pro that he was, he made no comment. But when Mayor Ingram named it and dedicated it Elvis Presley Boulevard, Elvis was thrilled. And Priscilla will remember, we went out and bought a horse that he named Mayor Ingram. So now I'd like to talk just one thing about our experiences on Elvis Presley Boulevard. One morning we got up. We were always relaxed around Graceland in our pajamas and whatever. And Elvis and I were talking, and he said, "You know, let's take a ride around the property in the golf cart." So we got in the golf cart, and there was back roads, and somehow we wound up on Elvis Presley, the new Elvis Presley Boulevard. And I realized, I looked over at Elvis and I said, "Elvis, you're in your pajamas." He laughed just like you did and said, "Hell, it's my street, I can wear whatever I want to." Okay, enough of that story. I have the privilege to introduce somebody that took the courage, made the hard decisions way back to, yes, thank you, to open up Graceland. She picked a great partner in Jack Sudden, and, you know, against all odds, we're all here all these years later. I'd like to introduce my dear and best friend, Priscilla Presley.
Wow, what a great turnout. This is beauty to the eyes. I see some and have some as I'm looking around, old faces, new faces, and the ones who are new, my gosh, welcome, really truly welcome. How many are new here? This is the first time. Oh my gosh, well, let me tell you, this is a place where you'll have friends, meet new friends, and share stories about a beautiful, beautiful man, kind and generous by nature, as we all know. You know, Jerry, you reminded me of a story that also I have, which I was not going to share until Jerry mentioned this one. That this is a I think about 75, 76. Elvis came to my home and he said, I want to show you something that I just got. I said, great. So he says, well, I'm coming, make sure the gate's open. I said, okay, I'll have the gate open. So he drives in a brand new car, right? He gets out and he has a jumpsuit. Same thing. He comes walking over to me, and as I'm looking at him, his pajama bottoms just sticking out of the jumpsuit. I too noticed that. So anyway, he said, what are you looking at? And I said, well, you still have your pajama bottoms on. He goes, hell, woman, I'll come here and show you my brand new car. All you can see is my pajama bottoms. I will never forget that. Jerry, thanks. We have a lot of those memories together. But you know, I learned a lot about Elvis, as you can imagine, as a very young age. And one of the things that he taught me is to and have respect for others. And that is no matter what culture. Whether it be, oh my gosh, the culture, whether it be the black culture, whether it be religion, whether it be even status, always have respect. And that has always stuck with me because this man showed all of that in every way. So to see everybody here this morning actually, out in the cold, not as bad as it was before. Actually, we're blessed today to celebrate his birthday. He would never, ever have imagined his success still. And I just came back from a trip from the UK. Did anyone see the show on YouTube? Oh my God, was that not beautiful? I actually lost it a little bit at the end when they turned the house lights on. And it was a total standing ovation on the first floor and all the way up in the balcony. God bless all of you from the UK because you are one of the biggest fans that Elvis had and always had from the very, very beginning. Be back again because that was a sharing, loving memory. Anyway, thank you for being here, and we shall cut the cake and celebrate the man. Thank you so much.
Before we get everybody back up here to cut the cake, I'm going to read you the proclamation from the mayors of Memphis and Shelby County. You ready? All right, whereas Elvis Aaron Presley was born on this day in 1935 to Gladys Love and Vernon Elvis Presley in Tupelo, Mississippi, and whereas at the age of 13, Elvis moved to Memphis, Tennessee, where his distinctive God-given gifts as a musician and entertainer would find their fullest voice, and whereas Elvis's prodigious talent first came to light at 706 Union Avenue in downtown Memphis, better known as Sun Studio, where he recorded for the legendary Sam Phillips, making music that rocked the world. And whereas Elvis gave the world hundreds of unforgettable songs and dozens of timeless albums, including such classics as Heartbreak Hotel, Don't Be Cruel, Are You Lonesome Tonight, and Suspicious Minds. And whereas Elvis played a tour of the world, appeared in numerous films and television programs, and served his country overseas, never allowing the bright flame of his talent and passion for music to dim. And whereas Elvis's unparalleled style and songcraft continues to thrill audiences, create fans, and inspire new generations of musicians around the world every year, and whereas no matter how far away his career took him, or how high his fame carried him, Elvis remained steadfastly devoted to Memphis, the city that he loved, the city that inspired him, and the city that he called home. Now therefore, we, Jim Strickland, Mayor of the City of Memphis, and Lee Harris, Mayor of the County of Shelby, do hereby proclaim January 8th, 2020 as the day to celebrate the life, work, and 85th birthday of Elvis Aaron Presley. If we could bring everyone back to the stage, we will sing happy birthday and cut this beautiful cake. All right. I'm going to start it off, and you guys are going to bring it home. You ready? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Elvis. Happy birthday to you. And the cake is cut. All right, thanks everybody, and happy birthday, Elvis Presley. Real quick, somebody that I've been thinking a whole lot about. Yes?
That one piece is for everybody, by the way.
All right, we'll start passing it around. Somebody I've also been thinking a lot about today and leading up to today, and that's Gladys, Elvis's mama. You think about your mama on your birthday, and we wouldn't be here on this front lawn without a worrying mama Gladys. So Gladys, thinking about her today too. On Elvis's birthday. All right, have a wonderful day. We'll have cake across the street here shortly. If you are a platinum ticket holder, we'll be meeting over here to get photos with the cake here shortly. And again, everybody watching via live stream at Graceland.com and listening on Elvis Radio, we hope to see you soon in Memphis, Tennessee. Happy 85th birthday, Elvis Presley!